Giving you a little bit of information about me. One, my cat wears a bow tie.
Yes.
Two, I think it would be super awesome to be a cloud. And three, I laugh every single time I hear a baby cry in public. And I know what you're thinking, it's not what you think. I'm not a monster, you guys. I just think babies are worthless and their pain is laughable. It's accurate.
It's very accurate.
So,
accurate.
meow. I'd like to, if I can, just take a moment and get real with you guys for just a bit. Because I feel like comedians in this day and age have a certain responsibility to tackle the big issues. We're basically modern day philosophers. It's no big deal.
Just don't say
NBD. We live in a world where the sum total of human knowledge is accessible in seconds. And yet people like Kim Kardashian and Kanye West still exist. We live in a world where it is possible to talk to someone on the other side of the planet in real time, and yet all we care about is pinning more bacon-wrapped treats to our Pinterest boards. We get it. Everything is better with bacon. You could literally wrap a toddler in bacon and it would be delicious. But there are real things going on in the world, you guys. For example, now deer are eating birds. That is real. Scientists recently set up nets to capture birds so they could take them in for study. They also set up motion capture cameras so they would know when there were birds in the nets. Instead, what they got was a bunch of pictures of deer walking up to the nets and just fucking eating little baby birds right out of the fucking nets. Everything we knew about deer was a lie. A lie perpetuated by vegans. Thanks, vegans. Do you guys have to make everything terrible? Dumb question. We've all tried your food. We know what you're up to with your pro-deer propaganda and your flavorless cookies. Okay, technically, crap is a flavor, but you get them. Well, I say, it's time we stand up to the vegans.
Yes.
I've already come up with a plan. I'll share it with you now. Step 1. Switch to an all-meat diet. Specifically, veal and foie gras. Step 2, every day, make at least one animal cry. Hopefully by pointing out their genetic inferiority to mankind. Step 3, collect their tears. Step 4, sprinkle those tears on the produce at your local grocery store. Now, you may not see the fruits of your labor right away, but you will know that somewhere, some vegan is eating the tears of an animal. And as we all know, animal tears burn vegans like acid or a hot soup. Step 5, destroy all the wheatgrass. Wheatgrass is the source of the vegan's power. Eliminate the wheatgrass, you cut the head off the snake. Step 6, we then round up all the vegans, now sapped of their power, and throw them into a holding cell, into which we periodically toss a single veggie burger. Twist! The veggie burger is actually made of dolphin. Because as we all know, vegans worship dolphins. And the first step down the road to recovery is to lay aside their false idols. And what better way to show that they no longer worship at the altar of the porpoise, but to consume that which they once deified? Fun fact. That is actually why the disciples were forced to eat the flesh of Christ. It's in the Bible. Look it up. Step 7. Through negative reinforcement, we strip their vocabulary of phrases such as meat substitute, animal cruelty, and are there eggs in this? We replace those phrases with better ones like I'll take my steak rare, extra cheese, and can I get that wrapped in bacon? Step 8. Once all of the vegans have been fully rehabilitated, we then tag them and release them back into the wild. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Daniel, that is the single greatest plan I have ever heard. But as we all know, vegans are inherently lacking in moral character and fiber. What if? What if a vegan relapses? Excellent question, citizen. Any vegan that is caught relapsing into veganism is then fed to baby seals, which are in turn fed to other vegans. Next question. Daniel, how do you expect us to find all the vegans? I'm told they look almost exactly like real people.
Don't worry, I'll fucking tell you.
While it is true that vegans have nearly perfected their camouflage technology, one thing that they cannot hide is the fact that their shadow moves independently from their body, as if trying to escape the stench of patchouli and feet. Find the shadow, find the vegan. Final question, Daniel. I already feel safer just knowing this plan exists. Not a question, but you're welcome, sir. If there's one thing I've learned about living in America, it's that together we can save the world from anyone with even slightly differing viewpoints than ourselves. So that's all I had prepared. But I have been watching a lot of Star Trek.
So it's on Netflix.
Oh yeah. It's all on Netflix. And I have watched it all. And I'm sure this question has been asked many times in many ways. But why does Lieutenant Worf's head have to look like a vagina? It's really starting to creep me the fuck out. Someone rub his clitoris. Thanks, guys.